Hi. So, some people are already wondering about the 10 acres of land each, and say a family of 10 would have 100 acres. Well, that does not mean that they can put up a wall around this 10 acres and block everyone else out. That is not an option. The only thing you're obligated to do is, well, you're not obligated. The only thing that you can control is your 10 acres. You cannot conspire with others to block out people from other communities. So this party place is just your little hub for your party place, but it's not just for your 10 people. Okay, so these guys are are just as well, sorry. These guys are just as welcome to come to this party place as anyone who lives around it. So, you cannot block off, you can't just take this 100 acres and cut off travel to any of these people. These travel things are the only obligations is to right of travel. So, you cannot take your 10 acres and then block off. Let's see here. You can't take your 10 acres and then make walls that cut off other people's right to travel because you don't own the roads. Nobody owns the roads. These are the only public thing that no one is allowed to build on. You're allowed to build on your 10 acres. You're allowed to help your friend with their 10 acres, but that doesn't mean you own any of their 10 acres. If let's see, what's a good thing? Okay, this guy this guy lives here. His wife lives here. She can sleep there as much as she wants, or he can sleep there as much as he wants. But she does not own anything here. He does not own anything here. She owns this whole shebang. He owns this whole shebang. They can help each other, and between the two of them, if they want to break up, then they'll have to decide what's fair between them like adults. So let's say this guy is annoying to her now because they've broken up. She has every right to talk to, go online, talk to someone over here who also went through a breakup. He's like, oh man, I can't stand it because she won't stop spying on me or whatever. So this guy and this lady are more than welcome to trade because we won't be going back to the money system. It's just an exploitation system. So these guys can decide if they want to trade properties, if that makes sense. So anyone from any community, as long as they haven't, completely been a gong show and hurt anyone from these communities is allowed to come to our party at our community, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically, you have full sovereignty over your 10 acres. Just because your dad lives on the same 100 acres, he has no control over your 10 acres. That is garbage, and that kind of thinking has to be you just have to laugh at them. Just basically laugh at them and be like, no, sorry, you do you, I do me. No more of this manipulation and controlling and dominating of others. You cannot own two things. You can definitely go to another one, and trade. You can trade. And in the future, after we see that everyone's mature enough to handle just this model, then hopefully these will be bigger than 10 acres each. But we might find, as social creatures that we are, that 10 acres per individual is totally enough. It's like 10 acres with party in the middle. So these 10 acres are, well, I think this will be more than 10 acres actually. These public spots, because we need parking for visitors when we have a big party or whatever. So I think someone will do the math for me and figure out how big the interior is. So the public area will be bigger. If we feel like making a park or something, and we all agree, we can do that. But no one's obligated to. No one without kids is obligated to, oh, hey Bob, wake up, it's 9 a.m. on Sunday and we need this park made. No, go F yourself. Bob doesn't have kids. He doesn't want a park. If you guys want a park, just make a park in your own 10 acres. This should mainly be for events, trading food, like farmers market, parties, workshops, things like that. So I hope this makes sense. If you have 10 people in your family, that in no way means that you get to take over the whole 100 acres at all. You don't own that 100 acres just because that's your dad and that's your brother. You own your 10 acres. That's it. Until we can figure out how you personally can own more than 10 acres. But this is just a grandfathering it out, expanding it out for the near future. We've got up to 7 generations to de-brainwash from this greedy me stuff. So anyways, this is just what I'm trying to say. No, you're not going to own 100 acres just because you have 10 kids. So get that baloney out of your head. Okay, that's it for now. Sorry I sound funny. I got this thing squished on my head because I'm an Oculus. But thanks for watching. Yeah. Bye for now. Love from Melissa Mouse, also known as Lala.